Hi YouTube, welcome back. Today's video will be specifically about the Perricone MD Blue Plasma. It's a full review, in-depth review, so if you're interested in this product, please keep watching. So now, I've talked about the Blue Plasma for quite a while now, and several people were asking me to review it. So here I am, and I've gathered all my notes, and this will be a very in-depth video, as I said. So what is the Blue Plasma? I'm going to talk to you about what Perricone MD states in his website. It's a revolutionary non-acidic daily peel for smoother, brighter skin with salmon roe enzyme and copper. It's $95 and you get 2 fluid ounces and 59 ml. So what this is, it's a liquid. It has no beads or anything, yet it's an exfoliant. Or like a peel, they say, but it's not technically a peel. You use it every day, but you don't get the side effects that a normal peel would give. It delivers all the benefits of the traditional peel, but yeah, without the redness or irritation. You do not get that flakiness or that, really itchy skin, none of that. It's very gentle. The formula attacks only dead skin cells, and I talked about this in my favorites video. If you haven't watched it, I was saying that this is like a GPS for your skin. So instead of being contrary to abrasive exfoliants, for instance, that can get rid of just all the cells, this only targets the bad cells, leaving the good cells behind. Something else that I found really interesting is that it contains micro extraction, which lifts surface debris and therefore it unclogs and purifies the skin of buildup. For instance, I live in a big city. There's a lot of pollution, so when you're driving or if you're walking, all that stuff gets in your pores, and it is just dirt and oil and all this stuff, and that leads to blackheads and whiteheads and impurities. So this also contains, the micro extraction, as they call it in their formula, that gets rid of all that buildup. It also has hydrofusion, which rebalances the skin hydration. I wouldn't say this is a moisturizing product, but I can definitely notice a decrease of sebum protection. It has balanced my skin. The benefits that you'll see using the Perricone MD Blue Plasma, according to Perricone MD himself, is that your skin will be resurfaced, unveiling new skin. Your skin will be more luminous and glowing, and your skin will be smoother and more hydrated and plump, and lines and wrinkles will be smoothed out. According to their consumer study results, after 4 weeks of use, 90% agreed their skin was visibly more luminous after just one application. 87% agreed that they preferred this treatment to a chemical peel or exfoliating scrub. 82% agreed this is the best resurfacing treatment that they have ever used. And 87% agreed their skin felt like it had been replaced with new skin. So I'm usually on the fence about these consumer studies because they never state how many people were participating in the investigation and all those kinds of details. So this is going to be a full review, so I'm not only stating what Perricone MD says, I'm also stating my personal opinion using this product. I want to talk about real quick about the application, just how I use it, and then I'll jump to some answers that were in the frequently asked questions section on the website, where I found really interesting answers that I found really helpful for people that have never heard about the product or people that have heard about it but are still interested and kind of hesitant about it. The way that I apply it, again, this is a liquid, is I use it after cleansing my skin. This is not a toner, it's not a serum, it's not a moisturizer, it's a non-acidic peel, so it goes before anything you put on your skin after you've cleansed your skin. So after I cleanse my skin, I use about 4 drops of this, smooth it over my face, use tapping motions, and let it absorb. It's a little bit sticky, just a little bit. The feeling subsides quickly in a few seconds. Something else particular about the product that I feel like everyone should know is that it smells fishy. This has salmon eggs, so yes, it is fishy, but sorry about about that, guys. Just pure awesomeness. My battery decided to die. For some reason, that's something very common, something that happens to me just because I have really excellent luck when it comes to YouTube. Okay, so I was talking about the fishy scent. It quickly subsides. It does not linger. You're not going to have a fishy face. Don't worry. But I did feel that it was important to mention because I feel like it can bother a lot of people. I personally don't like fish. The scent of it completely grosses me out, but I find this very bearable. So yeah, the fishy scent. Okay, so blue plasma always goes first. I cleanse my skin, and then I use blue plasma. I forgot if I talked about that or not. Sorry. Okay, let's forget it. Blue plasma always goes first. So if you use a toner and a serum and a moisturizer, you cleanse your skin, then you use your toner, then you use blue plasma, then you use your serum, then you use your moisturizer. Voila. So that's how it works. Now, I want to talk about some answers that I found on the frequently asked questions section in the Perricone MD website because I found them very useful, especially for people that might be interested in the product. You're considering getting it, but you're kind of doubtful. I'm going to have some answers for you. You do not use this on your eye area. Blue plasma is not a toner nor serum, as I explained. It's an exfoliator. So also, if you already have an exfoliant in your kit, in your collection, whatever you use, this will replace it. So you do not need to exfoliate your skin. This is enough, according to Perricone MD. Blue plasma gets its blue color from copper, which is actually a very repairing agent. It repairs your skin, which gives it that luminous, healthy looking skin effect. People with rosacea. If you have rosacea, you should be fine, but what you can do is patch test it for 3 consecutive days. Just do it on your neck below the ear area, so right here. For 3 consecutive days, if you don't see a reaction, you should be fine. Same thing if you're using Retin A. Perricone MD states that you should be fine, but you should consult your dermatologist, see what he or she thinks, and then, go for it if they recommend it. If you wax, wait 24 hours before using blue plasma. If you're a guy and you're shaving, let's say that you shave in the AM and you're a bit dubious about using this right after, you can just use it in the PM. Remember, use it once a day, so you should be fine, but if you'd rather be careful, then you can use it at night. People were commenting that they already had an exfoliant and they were saying, can I use both of these? Now, I actually want to talk about something personal here. I still exfoliate my skin when I use a face mask, but just because I want to be sure that the product penetrates, that the masks are penetrating, but that's just me, and I haven't found that it does anything harsh to my skin. I use a very gentle exfoliator by Ren. It's actually for sensitive skin, and they use jojoba beads, so I'm fine with that, but I still use the blue plasma every day. This was actually a very interesting answer, and it was about how much is a drop, because they say in the they say in the instructions that you use a drop all over your face, but really, how much is a drop? And the interesting thing is that they answered that 8 to 10 drops covers a complete face and neck, which I find a lot of product. I use 3 to 4 drops, and it's enough for me. But so really, it's not a drop. It's more than a drop. I think it would depend, for you, if you, the one watching this, if you're interested in getting the product, it might take 4 drops, it might take 5. I think it just all depends. It's a personal thing. Yeah, someone asked if they can use blue plasma more than once every day. That would be wasting your product, because using it once a day is enough. That's going to be effective. You're still going to get all the benefits. So just once a day, you should be fine. If you use it more than that, I don't think nothing bad is going to happen to you. It's just, again, you're wasting the product. And this is a $95 bottle, so your choice. Now, my personal opinion, the good stuff. You know what? I had heard about blue plasma when it came out, and it wasn't something that I was like, oh my god, I need to get that right now. No, I wasn't interested in it. I was not interested in it. It was actually recommended to me by a Sephora beauty advisor, and I thought she was trying to sell it to me, so I was like, no, I can get a sample if you want. Well, funny enough, the sample lasted me for 2 full weeks, and I got a sample in one of these pots. I have an eye cream here, but this is what the little thing looks like if you've never seen it before, in case you're not in the US or you're not from the US. That's what it looks like. And she filled it all the way to the top and put it in like a little mini Ziploc thing. It lasted me for 2 weeks. I have to say, I was in awe after the first week. I Instagrammed about it, I tweeted about it, I did everything on social media about it because I felt really good. My skin had never looked that great before, and if you've had bad skin before, I'm not saying I had really terrible acne, nothing like that. I didn't have anything severe, but I did have my imperfections. Everyone does, and I'm not saying that my skin is completely perfect now. I don't believe there's anything such as perfection, but my skin looked great. So if you've had bad skin before and now you have better skin, you know that has a psychological impact on you. You immediately feel more confident and that uplifts you. So that was the effect that I had. I felt so much more comfortable in my naked skin that I started wearing less foundation. I found that I just needed to conceal my dark circles really, if anything, and I could add blush or anything on top. But that's something really cool. I find that it's so hard to find a product that truly delivers what they state. There's so much into marketing now, and everything has the word glow in it, and that makes you want to buy it because everybody wants glowy skin. We all want healthy looking skin. So I think it's really easy to fall into those traps, especially when a product is so damn expensive. Now $95 is a lot of money. That's why I wanted to get a sample first. I was blown away by the results after the first week. That, you know, the sample lasted me for 2 weeks. I used it for the other week, and then I purchased it, and I have no regrets. Blue Plasma has become a holy grail product for me. It is fascinating to me. Now, I know how it is with skincare, that what works for me may not work for you, vice versa. I've talked about that before, so what I suggest if you're truly interested in this product is getting a sample however you can. Just tell the salesperson that you're interested, and you should be fine. I've used Blue Plasma now. It's been a month and a few days, and some extra changes that I've been noticing now in comparison to when I first started using it is that my skin is becoming softer to the touch. I notice this especially when I'm put my moisturizer day or night. Especially at night, I really take my time massaging it. My skin feels so soft, so much smoother than before, and I've noticed that the clarity has improved. If you get acne spots or just the occasional spot, and it dries out and it leaves that brown spot, you know what I'm talking about? I had a few of those on my chin area and jawline area. Those have slowly faded, and I feel like the Blue Plasma has a lot to do with it because, again, it's a constant exfoliation and all that stuff. Yet it's gentle. I had never had any irritation, no flakiness, nothing whatsoever. It's just really been a treat for my skin. And it's softer, it's smoother, it's more radiant looking. I use less makeup now, and I think the coolest part about everything is that I feel better about myself. And I know that sounds kind of corny, but as I was saying before, if your skin starts looking better and you find that you're using less stuff to cover up little imperfections, of course you're going to feel better with yourself. So I have no regrets. Again, I'm so thankful that I have this in my routine, and it's a pleasure to add that on my skin at night every single day and see how my skin is improving. This is not a sponsored video by any means. I wanted to do this myself because actually a lot of people were asking me to talk about this. That's A, and B, I looked on YouTube and there's not a lot of information on Blue Plasma by the clients themselves. There's like a couple of videos and then a couple of videos from Perricone MD, which is all scientific, but not really someone talking about it. So I'm sorry if this was kind of long, but I wanted it to be very in-depth, very specific, very detailed, and I wanted to address a lot of people's concerns and doubts. And I just put myself in your shoes and, you know, kind of answered what I thought that was relevant. But if you have any other extra questions, please feel free to leave your comments down below, leave your questions, and I'll answer them as soon as I can. But I hope that you've enjoyed the video, I hope that it's been helpful, and of course I hope that you all have a fantastic day. Bye!